work.
Okay, guys. Hello to our happy community. Hope your day is going positively well. Right now we're out here in nature enjoying this beautiful night, and the moon is right up there. So we have this topic that we wanted to talk about, and it has to do with basically copyright claims and other things. So Rhapsody, would you like to tell us what you came across so that way we can get more into depth of the conversation?
Yeah, so there is a video by Law by Mike, and he was covering a topic of a photographer suing a tattoo artist for, I think, for two things: for having his photograph in the video, but also for doing the tattoo itself, saying that that her doing the tattoo isn't a new expression, but just a what would it be, like a copy of his work, basically. So copywriting it and whatever not. And well, I see a tattoo as, I may not agree with her putting the picture in the video, because that is where she could have messed up at. But he's also suing for the tattoo itself, and I just feel like she's doing it by hand. He took a photo, but she's doing it by hand, and I just don't feel. I feel like that's new expression. I feel like that would be a new. I don't see how that would be that I don't just see. No.
And so we're going to state our opinion about it. So how I feel at this moment is that I think there might be a little too much going on when it comes to people not being able to express themselves freely. Because if you think about it, we get inspiration from everything that's around us. Most people get someone else's idea and turn it into their own. So therefore, this is an artist world. It's an artist world. People should be able to express their artistic abilities with you without someone putting fear into them that they're going to get sued because someone else was able to get someone else's, basically they got inspiration from something, something specific. Let's just say something specific, like this lady used a picture. She got the inspiration from, actually, the guy wanted, the person that she tattooed it on, wanted this tattooed, so this person brought the picture to her.
Yeah. And
so she got the inspiration. So she got the idea.
Her job is a tattoo artist. So all she really did was just tattoo
what the guy
wanted on.
So therefore, should he be suing her, or should he be suing the person that wanted the tattoo?
Well, so Calvin got a cake
for not getting the permission.
Well, Calvin got a cake of someone, and the girl that worked at the bakery got in trouble by her supervisor because she did the cake. Even though we wanted the cake done, even though we were the ones that wanted the cake done, the person that did the cake for us got in trouble for it.
She got in trouble, or she could have gotten in trouble?
No, she got a write-up. She got a write-up. She got in trouble for doing the cake because it wasn't our property, like it wasn't their yeah. They could have got sued, so she got a write-up for it. If the owners of that picture was like, I don't know. I guess I would say both, probably, right? You sued the person that wanted it, but then also sued the person that did it, right? I don't know.
Well, because I just think that I think they're going a little too far with suing or putting copyright claims on things for even the smallest little thing, right? You don't even play a whole song, like you walk into, for example, you walk into a mall and they have music automatically playing in the area that you're at, and you don't even use not even like that whole song, but yet they want to put a copyright claim on you for what? You're not, the thing is not even about the song. The thing is about, the shopping experience or whatever it may be. So therefore, why put so much into something when you're not even, it's not even about, well, that's the thing. It should not be.
It is about money, basically, yeah. Because someone said a lot of people. Okay, so first off, I feel like a lot of tattoo artists' work. I feel like majority of their work is getting an image off of Google or wherever they get the image off of, and putting it on a person. I feel like that's a lot of what they do. Is
and so that person gets it from Google and they just say copy this.
Or the person gets it from Google. I feel like that's a lot of what they do. So that a lot of So someone in the comments was like, they have a Disney character tattooed on them, and so there was like, okay, so Disney now can, if this guy wins or if the person wins, Disney can now say, well, I want a part of, it's a lot. It's a lot for nothing, really.
But then you're taking someone's artistic abilities away from them, and then people aren't going to want to express themselves because I mean, it can go that way.
No, it does. No, it does limit you. Like my brother couldn't even, my sister wanted a specific cake. We had to improvise. We couldn't, because they everything is limited now. You can't really do. It limits what you can do. It does limit what you can do. As I feel like as an artist and other things, because it can be taken as copyright nowadays.
So I think that they should loosen up on that, just due to the fact that we want people to be able to show their talents as well, and so therefore I don't think that people should get sued for every little thing. I mean,
I feel like the tattooed artist did it by hand. I feel like when you do it by hand, the guy did a photograph. That's a different art form. That's a totally different art form, I feel like. But also, I would feel honored. A lot of people, I would feel honored if someone wanted my work permanently tattooed on their body, right? Like that. Like if someone used my work, I feel like that's promotion. Not promotion, promoting. I feel like that would be promoting my work, if anything.
Exactly, and that's another thing too, because if someone is, let's just say, basically advertising for you for free, basically. And so if anything, the person that's advertising for you should, if you're going to go that route, then the person that is advertising your work should also get paid as well. I'm just saying that's another way of seeing it, if you think about it. Well, if I'm advertising it, I'm not really getting anything out of it, but you want something from me. I'm just saying, if, as an example, you want something from me, but I'm not getting anything out of it besides helping you out by advertising your shit. So, I mean, it could go any way if you think about it. And it all depends on the person and how they perceive it.
Yeah.
It's just money-wise. Artists
but then shouldn't the advertiser get paid for it as well? Because they're advertising it for free. Your shit's getting, your stuff is being advertised, and so people are gonna get to know you through these other people that are sharing your work with the world. So they're sharing your work because they was inspired by you. So if that's the case, then if you want something out of it, so shouldn't they get something out of it as well? If you think about it, if it's just going to be just about money, right? If you're going to make it about money and business, then shouldn't they all as well? If you think about it,
I call it the music business.
It's definitely going to make a lot of people that create content, or not even just create content, just in any field, like anything
you create,
just be very limited and probably not even want to do.
But see, what we do, and I'm gonna give my example. What we do is we're doing it because we're just doing something that we love to do, right?
Yeah.
We're just doing it because we love to do it, not because we're expecting anything out of it.
Yeah.
And then, but then, you know, these copyright claims get marked on you and stuff, and then it's like, okay, wait a minute, like now you're taking it to a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
You know, and all we were trying to do was just express our artistic talents with others, you know.
Yeah.
And so just because you hear a slight bit of music in the background doesn't mean like, hey, and now someone should just, no, these people
in the algorithm.
you are limiting people, and therefore I think that we should as a unity should rethink about some of these things.
Content creators, artists, designers, people who make things. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself in your art and craft.
Well,
and get better
sure.
at it.
Well,
but also look at it as a business thing and make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into.
yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's another thing too. Like, I mean, well,
I this reminds me of another case. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
No, go ahead.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, yeah, you see the business aspect of it, but also you're not going to be able to find true talent out there if you are limiting people from expressing their, what they're capable of doing. Whether it's okay, so this one person's good at something and this other person mastered it as well, and so they started doing it too. Then, but if you say, but it could only be this one person that does it, right? You're limiting other people from being able to express their talents as well. Like, hey, you can do it, I can do it as well. And so you're limiting people. You're stopping people from being able to show that they too can do it as well. And I don't know. It's just. It's a touchy topic, because it's like I can see both sides, right? I can see both sides. Like, okay, yeah, you're an artist, and so you want to get paid for your work. Understandable, but sometimes people take it a little too far, like, especially depending on how much they're really asking for it, right? So how much did this woman get paid for this tattoo? You know what I mean? How much did she get paid? And so now you're suing her. You're probably suing her for way more than what she did the artwork for. You know what I mean? So it's just like, maybe you're overdoing it. You're overdoing it. So what? So I did this tattoo. So now I can give you what? Since you're hassling me, right?
20%.
I can give you a percentage of what I made off that tattoo then. But you trying to sue me for more than what I got from the sell or whatever it may be, then maybe you're overdoing it now.
Yeah. Well, because for me, I think tattooing is a different art form. Photographing is a different art form, and like you said, expressing yourself, and I think she I don't see it really.
But then it all goes back down to when we were children. We are as people, we copy what we see. We copy what we're around. So when you're around a certain kind of environment, you tend to copy what it is that and basically what I'm trying to say is it's automatic. So should someone be sued because you were inspired by your surroundings? I mean, then it would be very difficult for anybody to express themselves, because
it'll be a lot of hurdles and dips that you have to avoid. Like it'll be a lot. It'll be too much work having to. I don't know.
So as
we're not the first to talk about this topic, but if the guy that talked about this topic first was like, I'm gonna sue y'all because y'all talked about this topic that I talked about, it's like, wait, but
so then it's almost like
it's just kind of impossible to make, like, to take.
They're overdoing it. They're overdoing it. That's period. They're overdoing it with this whole thing of copyright and all this other stuff, because they're
It reminds me he was used in like an album or something like that, but he was suing this like celebrity or whatever, and he had to prove that people was clicking on the album just because he was on the front of it, or like it was some sort of thing. Like basically he had a lot to prove that just because. Actually, I don't know why I mentioned it.
Well, I say that this topic is a very we're gonna get a wide range of opinions about this topic, and as you can see, we have a wide range of opinions about this topic as well, and so therefore we want you to express yourself. Tell us what you think about this topic, and then also put yourself in both shoes. If you're an artist and you're just trying to express yourself, do you want to get sued for every little thing that you do? Yes or no? And then then go from there.
But also, if you're an artist, how would you feel if someone else used your? Since you said put shoes.
Well, yes.
Somebody took your stuff.
And then what's over? Say that again.
Oh, somebody took your stuff.
Would you just want credit? Would you want?
Yes. What would you want? What would you want? A person, if they were inspired by your art, what would you want them to do? Give credit.
Credits due.
Where credit's due. Would you want more than what they got from the
Would you just want
would
permission?
you want more? Would you just want a percentage? I mean, there's so many things, and how far is too far? So we love you all, and we hope you have an amazing, amazing day, night. Right now it's nighttime, so I hope you have an amazing night. And again, leave a comment down below. Let us know your opinion about this topic. Love you all. Have an amazing day.
Bro, where's the camera? Bro,